Hello and welcome to Sktv'S News. You're watching Afternoon English News with Himavati Kumbantabam. First headlines. Former Minister K.H. Lukin asserts strict instructions of ECI necessary to ensure proper conduct of Special Intensive Revision (SIR) and prevent unwanted issues. Lamlai AC MLA K.H. Bumcha says failing to elect good representatives and fighting among ourselves when issues arise will never bring resolution. ZUCM President Maibun Formway warns of huge conflict if 6 abducted Nagas from Konsakul are killed, accuses state and central governments of deliberate inaction in tracing abductees. And families appeal for safe release of 13 Tafel Kuki villagers and 1 Hengbung villager abducted on May 13. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Former Manipur Minister Dr. Khairapam Lukin has urged authorities to conduct the upcoming SIR with extreme care. He was speaking on the sidelines of the observance of Gratitude Day at Kalkulong Community Hall today, which marks the honouring of the past and present Congress leaders from Sagolban constituency. Attendees included Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee Senior Vice President Vidyabati Senjam, Sagolban Block Congress President Ngangom Ranajit and former Ward Number 24 Councillor Kelanchulu Gangmei. Speaking further, Lukin demanded absolute transparency and accountability from election officials, emphasizing that the revision process must strictly follow official guidelines. Citing reports of voter deletion issues in West Bengal and Bihar, the former minister expressed deep concern that legitimate citizens might also be wrongfully removed from the state's electoral rolls. He added that eliminating nepotism and favoritism is essential to avoid this. Lukin highlighted 2005 as a critical baseline for demographic shifts in the Sagolban constituency, where the electoral landscape has since changed drastically. He pointed out that the total number of polling stations in the assembly constituency has increased significantly from 2005, and modern electoral rules now require voter photographs for enhanced security.
Aikoi lamsigi asengba indigenous voters sing bawa aikoi lokto khidra haibagi aikoi bipai fau karina aikoi hujik tawibasina West Bengal da thokiba Supreme Court yona giba Assam da thokiba Bihar da tawiba asumba to state sing da thokiba SIR da pungan ba kamen ga pi ne mayam thokiba do madu Manipur state asida di 205 da base year hoini hai 205 da base da whether ba kumore se masida di photo yawanate hujik photo yawe adana hai verification se aikoi BLO sing da election di PRO sing kari sing na yang patana instruction pending hai state election authority na yang patana BLO sing da asan mirai nai dana dola doli nai dana.
MLA K.H. Bumcha of Lamlai Kendra stated that failing to elect good representatives and fighting among ourselves when issues arise will never bring resolution. The MLA today inaugurated a farmhouse constructed by Ibudau Nungjomba Farmers Multipurpose Co-op Society Limited at Leitan Pokpi. President of VDC Leitan Pokpi Wahingbam Nimai Meitei, Head of Regional Center ICAR Manipur Dr. S. Basanta, Additional Director Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation Yaite Kupsurel, Social Activist T.H. Muhendro and Advisor of Achingluk Kundrakpam H. Somendro attended the inauguration ceremony. Speaking on the occasion, social activist T.H. Mohindro highlighted the significance of the newly built farmhouse, stating that it would greatly benefit the local people by generating employment opportunities and supporting agricultural activities, even if immediate financial returns might be modest. MLA K.H. Bumcha in his address appealed to the people to elect good representatives who will work for welfare of the state, stating that after elections, many representatives fail to remain committed to being good leaders and serving people sincerely. He added that people often suffer due to poor choices during elections and urged voters to carefully select candidates who can address public issues effectively and bring positive change for a better future.
amana maran thangjinba sina kaimta kana bo poroi adogi muta amana amagi mateng pangnarakanda akhoi ababu porkani sigi manungda khwaide hena miwa tabse poi MLA singine aidi mi khudingmaki daita lei ko Manipur phanabu honabada ado sigi manungdagi amu hena rajniti tawriba sini hel number oi daita lei sahi manga election tawni sahi manga da election tawu sida mayam da khalak ko mi do ado sarkar oine adugi sarkar dunne ba maroina thabak pun mo tawdoisi chief minister da memorandum birusi prime minister da memorandum birusi government da hairusi haina haisi kai noigu lairiba niyom singdugi matungina khoina pamibasi government duna pathau oina pangthoku natradi suya sigumba mayam se thengna kanda da kalai si apun bai dune apun bai si karom kanda lakadage kanda akhoi mayam se nuksinara kanda ne apun bai na laktai sumaina akhoi amada thina saina pangang na mayam se sum tawleragadi akhoi na lauriba apun mana pangani akhoi entang punsi Laibaki dongta miyam gi dongta santi porukram gi dongta haibase mamoy haibase aigi di chen na thajajabine
Ziliarong United Committee Manipur ZUCM President Maibun Phawmei has issued strong warning that if 6 abducted Naga individuals from Khonsa Khul are killed, it will trigger a huge conflict in the region. He alleged that state and central governments appear to be intentionally not making serious efforts to trace and rescue the 6 abducted Nagas, questioning whether the authorities are deliberately neglecting the case. ZUCM President also condemned the recent killing of 3 church leaders and injury to 5 others in Kotland and Kotzin areas on 13th of this month. He stated that attempts by Kuki militants from outside to attack members of other communities in order to press their demands are unacceptable. He said such demands should be pursued through proper channels before the state and central governments. Maibun Phawmei stressed on positive response from Kuki community over exchanging abductees in Senapati has created anxiousness and suspicion among the people. He questioned inaction of government to arrest culprits, alleging that remaining silent and not making efforts to rescue abductees amounts to policy which aimed at creating huge conflict.
Nungmayna kaablaga hatpa haibasi masigumba gi thawdok ase toina thokpa taragadi kaigidamukta Manipurda leiriba micham prajada tek toriba nungmai paiba rana aduga magi nungmai paiba singi pandam phangnabidamakta masi michamda hatoraga micham singda awaba piraga mohoigi pandam phangani haina ningjaba group na tawikhiba adu miyam Manipur praja miyam amasung akoi Manipur Valley da leiriba akoi Jalenglong khun punmaki on behalf ta akoi masi akoi condemn tawriba miyoi sing asida state government central government na kaigidamukta action lawri dorino aduga state forcing aduga central forcing na hariba attack tawraga micham hakiba aduwi langla langjing hojipau amho thigataba hajingkiba adu athubu matamda thadokpiu haina lauriba punma ase tahariba government sina na sungbidena min leiriba asimak akoi Manipur praja punmakki wakhalonda masi pendaba haibase sumpendena sum lauriba punma ase aremba tahanbadi chumboina khali.
Families of 14 individuals, including 13 from Tafo Kuki village and 1 from Hengbung village, have issued an earnest public appeal seeking safe release of their family members who have reportedly remained in custody since May 13. In a statement signed on May 17, the family said the detainees are innocent civilians with no involvement in conflict or political activities. The appeal highlighted emotional and psychological suffering faced by family members, stating that mothers, fathers, wives and children are living in fear and grief while praying for the safe return of their loved ones. The families also stressed long-standing peaceful relationship and brotherhood shared between the villages and Naga community of Senapati district, while humbly requesting authorities and concerned groups to ensure the detainees' safe return in good faith. Village Volunteers Eastern Zone VVEZ Kuki Zogam has demanded immediate, unconditional and safe release of all hostages amid ongoing tension in the region. In a statement issued on May 16, Vivez said that the 14 Kuki civilians and 6 Naga civilians currently held captive have no connection with the killing of church leaders and appealed for justice against those responsible for the crime. The organization also urged Naga communities to reject divisive propaganda and maintain that Kuki community holds no hostility towards the Nagas. Vivez further appealed to Chandal Naga People's Organization (CNPO) to avoid issuing one-sided statements that could worsen tensions. The group alleged that attempts were being made to create enmity between Kuki and Naga communities and called for mutual respect and peace. In its statement, Vivez also issued warning that it would take all necessary measures to protect Kuki Zo people if the situation escalates further in Chandal, Teknopal and Kamjong districts. United Baptist Churches Council issued a press statement condemning the brutal killing of 3 pastors at Saibung Peak in Kangpokpi district on May 13, stating that the victims, along with 5 others, were returning home after attending UBCC assembly at a GBA Center Church, Chaikon Pang in Churachandpur. The council said the organization was formed due to difficulties faced by Baptist church associations in assessing Imphal following Manipur conflict that began on May 3, 2023, and clarified that UBCCM is a religious body dedicated to unity, peace and service, while urging people not to misinterpret or malign the council and its formation. United Naga Council (UNCC) has extended its announced deadline from 2nd May 16 to 6 p.m. of May 17 following a request from Manipur Home Department. In a public information notice issued on May 16, UNCC stated that the extension was granted to facilitate completion of extensive search and area domination operations, including cordon and search operations (CASO), being jointly carried out by security forces, district administration and police authorities to trace missing persons and apprehend those responsible for the incident. However, UNC cautioned that it would not be responsible for any untoward incidents that may occur after the extended deadline. 26th Tangjing Restoration Day was observed today at the Ibudho Moirang Tangjing Shrine in the presence of Moirang MLA Thongam Shanti. Organized by the Tangjing Seva Mandal and the clergies of Cherap Loishang, the annual event commemorates the historic return of the sacred Moirang Tangjing to the local populace by the King of Manipur following a historic agitation led by 16 individuals from Moirang. During the observance, MLA Shanti, alongside the families of the agitators, paid solemn floral tributes at the memorial stones dedicated to the 16 protesters. Speaking to the media, the MLA emphasized that the observance serves as a reminder to the present generation of Manipur's rich monarchical history.
Restoration the Sigi Maruiva, Manungi Tim Dubokono Uzaraga, Equated Gasi, Ibudo Tangjing like Oda, Makoigi, Sana, Aquadia, one upon Zadala, Amadi, Makoigi, memory of Bapamel, Tamjaragada, Makoigu Sitavagi the Misida, Makoida Tobida Miva Mayamduna, Equi Boyang, Mikapoli, Hypersigi, Wakalo, the Equator Boygidauta, Adumlava, Laiwega, Hansing, the Equator Sada Jali Katana, Makoida Tobida Badu Sita. Gadova, Numisigi Shiguba Palansida, Makoita to give them a Sigadoide, Makoida Toramba, I call Boyang to be Birodi, Makoida Katopiramba, Makoida Upiramba, Makoida Lormi Tobandugo, I call the Sintaraga, Makoi Gibato Tabaga, Moirang can see I do never go the Lakadoigo one talks.
Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS Imphal observed World Hypertension Day 2026 under the theme Controlling Hypertension Together at the General OPD complex of RIMS Hospital today. The program was attended by RIMS Director Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma, Medical Superintendent and Sanjeev Singh, Head of Medicine Department Chongtham Dhanaraj Singh, and Nodal Officer SAP Kayakalp Y. Govindaraj Singh. Speaking at the event, the Director described hypertension as a silent killer, affecting vital organs including the brain and kidneys, and stressed the importance of regular blood pressure monitoring, medication adherence, exercise, and balanced low-salt diet. He said nearly 1.4 billion people worldwide, including around 220 million in India, are affected by hypertension, which causes about 15 million deaths annually. As part of the observance, free health checkup and screening camp offering blood pressure, ECG and blood sugar test was organized, while free medicines were also distributed to patients.
Kanagumba new amana jagana society ki damak kai koina kogi party dimisiga mai lena kari ma mateng pang badan ne khangdi aduga isagi home da chapani khangdi angamba hai tare ba isagi angamba thodang di yaminaraga de koi society da yamna.
Relief materials were distributed to stranded drivers, handymen and passengers near Khongnem village in Senapati district after the ongoing shutdown on National Highway in Kapopi district left nearly 1,000 goods carrier trucks, oil tankers and passenger vehicles stranded on the route leading to Imphal. According to reports, some of the vehicles have remained stranded for the last 4 to 5 days due to the blockade. In view of the difficulties faced by those stranded on the highway, Senapati District Truck Owners Association and Senapati District Truck Drivers Union jointly extended relief assistance by distributing essential materials to the affected drivers, handymen and passengers. The two organizations also appealed to the government and concerned authorities to intervene at the earliest and take necessary steps to lift the blockade and restore normal movement along the highway.
MDA की मखादा अकोई स्नाप्ती डिस्ट्रिक्ट ट्रक ओनर्स एसोसिएशन अमसुंग स्नाप्ती डिस्ट्रिक्ट ट्रक ड्राइवर यूनियन अकोई ना गाड़ी लिसिंग अमा गुम्बा कुकी सिंगना खुदकदा बंद तौबगी दमकता लंबी दा पान कीबा लंबी दा स्ट्रेंडर तौदुना लाइव कोई ड्राइवर कोई हैंडीमैन कोई अमसुंग पैसेंजर कोई बु अकोई रिलीफ पिजबनी अदुना अकोई गी अपील दी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ मणिपुर अमसुंग गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ना खुदकता नेशनल हाईवे बंद तौबसी तबक पाइकलगा सी खम्पियो हाईबी अकोई गी अपील नी.
Now, before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Heritage Convent, excellence is not just a goal, it's a tradition. Heartiest congratulations to our superstars for their outstanding achievement. The superstars of Heritage and SSLCE 2026 are Thongnawjam Bafna Devi, Navidita Yanglin, Khoraijam Asrita Devi, Laksambam Nungsimatung, Susma Hizam, Takhelmim Suvasan Singh, Taylor Sapam, Henrita Kangjam, Kumanthem Nina Devi, Mahesh Longzam, Oinam Narotam, Rasika Khulem, Aditya Leshumbam, Alina Hawaibam, Jenica Salam, Lukram Sanayay, Nikita Arambam, Navidita Larikangbam, Nongmartem Ronia Devi, Wahengam Hani Singh, Wangkhamim Nijita, and Yumkhaibam Leon Meitei. Congratulations to all the students, teachers, parents, and our well-wishers. Admissions are now open for Standard 11 Science. Heritage Convent, admission open for Standard 11 Science for the academic session 2026-27. Students of Heritage Convent securing a CGPA of 9 and above will receive scholarships worth ₹50,000 to ₹2 lakhs, along with free admission, tuition fees, practical fees, and notebooks. Heritage students scoring CGPA 7.5 and above will also enjoy attractive free SIP benefits according to their grades. For Heritage students scoring below 7.5, admission is available at a flat fee of only ₹6,000. Students from other schools scoring CGPA 7.5 and above can also avail free SIP benefits based on their grades. Secure a top rank in SSE and win ₹5 lakhs or a brand new car for first, second and third positions. And that's not all. Students securing 4 to 28 positions will receive a cash award of ₹2 lakhs each. Admissions are open at School Office Campus 1 Uripok on all working days from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Dream big, achieve bigger, only at Heritage.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV Afternoon English News. More news and updates. Security forces on May 15 arrested 2 persons from the vicinity of Pole Star College under Hyanglam Police Station in Tangjing district for allegedly possessing suspected heroin brown sugar. The respective individuals were identified as Mohammad Salim, 31, and Mohammad Nawab, 32, both residents of Kairang Mayailekai, Kairang Muslim in Imphal East District. During the operation, security personnel seized 13 soap cases containing suspected heroin brown sugar weighing around 147 grams, one four-wheeler vehicle and cash amounting to 52,000 rupees from their possession. In another operation carried out on the same day, security forces arrested an active cadre of KCP Apunba identified as Rex Thodam, alias Machatombi 23, from his present locality under Singjamai police station. He is a resident of Palace Compound in Imphal East District and currently staying at Kakwa Norim Lekai in Imphal West District. The proscribed Kangleipa Communist Party PWG-MC unification has strongly objected the opening of Vishal Mega Mart in the heart of Thoubal market, demanding that the market be shifted to a more suitable location away from the busy market area. In a statement issued by the outfit's Public Relations Officer PRO Jingkhainganba, the group described opening of the Mega Mart inside Thoubal market as inappropriate and detrimental to local traders and traditional market ecosystem. The outfit has directed that the Mega Mart should instead be established at least 6 kilometers away from Thoubal market, warning that failure to comply would lead to strict action. The outfit has given a 5-day ultimatum to officials of Thoubal Municipal Council and all parties involved in facilitating the project to relocate it, cautioning that any attempt to proceed at the current site would be opposed. The outfit stated that while it is not against a Vishal Mega Mart opening in Manipur in general, it firmly opposes setting up such large retail outlets at 0-kilometer locations like traditional markets, as this harms local traders and state's indigenous economy. The outfit appealed to public and authorities concerned to support a relocation demand for greater interest of small traders and local economy. The proscribed Koireng-led UNLF and its armed wing Manipur People's Army MPA will be observing Athoba Singhi Ningsing Numit on May 18 to pay homage to all revolutionaries who laid down their lives for the cause of Manipur's independence and extended revolutionary salute to the people of Manipur. In a statement issued by the Central Committee, UNLF Secretary of Publicity M. Shakhain said the day holds special significance as it commemorates the supreme sacrifices made by the party's martyrs. The outfit also extended salute not only to its own fallen cadres and leaders, but also all revolutionaries from various other outfits in Manipur who sacrificed their lives for the motherland. The statement noted that despite continuous efforts, the national liberation struggle of Manipur has not yet achieved its desired goal. It alleged that the Indian military, described as one of the world's largest forces, has failed to suppress the movement. The outfit informed the people not to fear over claim of Indian government, setting target to completely crush the armed struggle by 2029. It further alleged that India is using illegal immigrants from Myanmar, particularly Kuki-Zo groups, as a tool to destabilize Manipur, which is also part of its plan. The statement accused these groups of being responsible for large-scale violence since 2023, including killings, displacement of Meitei people, destruction of properties, and creating widespread fear. It claimed that efforts are underway to alter the demographic balance by increasing the political and military influence of Kuki-Zo communities. The statement alleged that the Indian establishment is pursuing a dual strategy, pushing for census and delimitation exercise to empower Kuki-Zo groups, increasing their assembly seats to balance or outnumber Meitei representation, and creating separate territorial council, TC, exclusively for Kuki-Zo people. It is also using proxy forces and deploying large contingents of the Indian Army and Central Armed Police Forces (CAPF) to suppress Meitei resistance if they oppose creation of such territorial council. The outfit warned that these policies are designed to weaken the broader Manipuri national liberation movement and called upon people to remain vigilant and united against such conspiracies. The statement concluded by paying rich tributes to all martyrs and urged the people to continue the struggle with renewed commitment. It appealed for the success of the MPA and UNLF and for the ultimate victory of the people of Manipur. Nongmapanba Mifam was held today at Sabungkhog in Imphal East District. The event was jointly organized by Nongmapanba Mifam Loop, Sabungkhog Development Committee, Young Students Welfare Club YSWC Sabungkhog and Sabungkhog Mera Paibi. During the gathering, attendees discussed the ongoing unrest in the state. The organizers and participants also demanded that the government delivered speedy justice regarding the Trong Lobby bomb attack and the TM Kasum ambush. They also appealed for the safe and immediate release of all Naga and Kuki civilians currently held hostage. Divisional Forest Office Taubal organized a two-day training cum capacity building workshop on photography and videography under Raising and Accelerating MSME Performance (RAMP) program, which concluded today at the conference hall of DFO Taubal. The workshop comprised trainers from MS Square Studio, including Laithangmum Jitain, Ngangom Pravin Chandra, and Dhanasha. Dr. Leshangtam Jelisi and Huidrom Sundar also attended the concluding function of the program. One-day international seminar on the lives and work of Professor Nongmaitem Tombi Singh, jointly organized by Manipuri Sahitya Parishad Tripura in collaboration with Nongmaitem Foundation, was successfully held on May 17 at Nazrul Kalakhetra. The inaugural session was graced by A.K. Sheram as chief guest, while Ketramiu Madhavati was conferred the first ever Nongmaitem Tombi Ningsing Mana Award. Eminent scholars and speakers including L. Briramangal, W. Briramangal, Dr. Anuradha Nongmaitem, Kabrabam Dhiren, K. Birola and L. Meena deliberated on the immense literary, critical and cultural contributions of Professor Tombi Singh. A special poetry recitation session dedicated to the late scholar was also presented by poets from Tripura. Speakers highlighted Professor Tombi Singh's pioneering role in Manipuri literary criticism and his efforts in preserving indigenous literary traditions and cultural identity. The seminar was actively participated by academicians, international delegates, students and young researchers who discussed continuing relevance of his writings in contemporary literary and socio-cultural studies. Organizers stated that the successful seminar not only honored extraordinary legacy of Professor Nongmaitem Tombi Singh, but also reaffirmed the significance of regional literary scholarship in promoting cultural understanding and academic growth. Manipur Relief Association handed over financial assistance to Foothills Naga Coordination Committee (FNCC) Manipur for Naga brothers and sisters affected by recent disturbances in the hill areas. The financial assistance was formally handed over by FNCC branch office at Julalan. Manipur Relief Association President Thokchomsur Chandra stated that the assistance was provided to support those facing hardship due to the prevailing situation in the hills. He emphasized that the association stands with the affected Naga communities in their time of need. Sur Chandra further appealed to all indigenous organizations and civil society bodies in the state to work unitedly for the welfare of the people, especially younger generation, and to strive for lasting peace and normalcy in Manipur. FNCC convener NG Aq, while receiving the assistance, expressed gratitude to Manipur Relief Association. He noted that illegal immigrants have been encroaching upon the lands of indigenous communities, adding that such timely support from the Association for the Hill-based Naga Brethren is highly commendable and reflects strong spirit of unity.
Ekoi indigenous misingbo illegal immigrants singna khoibo lan taraga awa ana tariba matam sida ekoi gi nungsiraba Manipur Relief Association gi team sina ekoi bu asok apan ana ayek waraba taming sida mateng pangbalak se ekoi gi Foothills Coordination Committee gi site ta yamna thagat phongdok cheri hauji indigenous kimi amada thok se ekoi tampak ta leiba indigenous kimi singsu mahakta makoida thok makni haiduna moigi nungai taba moigi support amasung moigi morally physically adamaina support tawraga amakhaktani ekoi si indigenous maseni haibagi wakhalonda porakpase ekoina yamna thagatpani ekoi indigenous mayam se lip khatminnaraga thabak suminnaba matamdo yore habse habini
अकोई हुजिक हुजिक चिंगी इरांग न सोहल लबा चिंगी इसिनी नाउ चिंगी मफमदा कोई नागा फुटहिल्स कोऑर्डिनेटिंग कमिटी की थ्रू दा अंगंबा चेन की वजह मतें कर पांगो लाक्चबनी मणिपुर दा खुंदा मिनरीबा Kangluk Kuntrataruk, Maru Oina, Indigenous people, Laiba, Kangluk Asigi, CSO Sing, Amasung Paga Singi Mapanda, Akoigi Tunga Horakaduriba, Generation Isa Isuzing, Kalaga, Santi Tunapurapada Matin Pambio, Tonga Sandopigano Hibase, Manipur Relief Association, Maggie Sanjak.
Lifesavers Manipur, in collaboration with State Blood Transfusion Council Manipur, State Blood Cell NHM Manipur and RIMS Department of Transfusion Medicine Blood Donation Camp, in connection with the birth anniversary of Wahingbam Yunganba Meitei today at RIMS Department of Transfusion Medicine. Wahingbam Yunganba Meitei said the blood donation camp was organized on his birth anniversary as contribution to the society. He stressed that fear of donating blood still exists due to lack of awareness and appealed to at least one individual from every household to come forward and donate blood. Stating that blood has no substitute, he urged people to develop the habit of donating blood regularly.
Kanagumba new amana jagana society ki damak koi na koi party dumisigo mai lena kari mo mateng pang badan khangdi adu sagi home da chapani khangdi angam ba hai tare ba isai sagi angam ba thawdang ji yaminara ga de koi society da yamna chauba akhalon ama hongan bagalo na koi ki mateng pang bagi habit adum amanga ma lena ka mat lena ka matamda so dana ma ke koi je chawkhat pa lamdama mo erakani na thajai adu gi akhalon pangthok chabani.
Two books entitled Ahingse Loikidore and Pauna, Aroy Beningtam Lan 1891, written by noted writer Achobo Yumnam, were released today at a formal function held at the IPR Auditorium. Manipur State Parishad Imphal President Longjam Joy Chandra, Manipur Culture Organization Imphal President retired IAS Kangjam Radha Kumar, retired Principal of Imphal College Professor Moirangtim Priyoberta, Equal Vice President Doitongbam Brajmohan and Diamond Radio Program Executive Sanjit Saikhom attended as presidium members. Speaking on the occasion, author Achoba Yumnam said, Ahingse Loikidore is a novel deeply rooted in Dharma combining three books. The second book, Pauna, Aroy Beningtam Lan 1891, is a historical work depicting the heroic role of Pauna in the Anglo-Manipur War of 1891 against the British.
I am simply like Silania. I am Silukidore, Silukidore, Drama, Hunisima, Silukidore, Takisima, Line Patuara, Kagem, but still keep Pisma. Adagi Amana Pauna Sina, Manipuri, Manipur, 1991, Solikipa, land to the base of Pauna, she fights Amana, Arabic lands, Marilyn Fall, Arabic lands, and the time in the Sidana, the lands is the head of Yaukiba, Mariba,
Essay competition based on the topic Role of Youths Shaping a Nation and Contribution to Viksit Bharat 2047 was held at R.K. Snatumbi Devi Vidyalaya in Jirbam today. Over 100 students from various schools in Jirbam district took part in the competition organized by ABVP Jirbam unit. ABVP Jirbam and Tamenglong in charge Papanda said the essay competition was organized to reach the goal of Viksit Bharat 2047 by making the students aware of ABVP's motto on knowledge, unity and character.
आज खुशी है कि भारत को विकसित बनाने के लिए, विकसित सोचने के लिए हमारे युवा, हमारे स्टूडेंट लोग आगे बढ़कर आए हैं अपना थिंकिंग शेयर करने के लिए। और हमारा जो एबीवीपी है, एबीवीपी का मोटो है नॉलेज, कैरेक्टर, यूनिटी। तो एक स्टूडेंट को नॉलेज, कैरेक्टर, यूनिटी ये पढ़ते हुए एक स्टूडेंट को चाहिए, तो इसी नाते हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं। और हमारा जो एबीवीपी का जो लक्ष्य है या एबीवीपी का जो भाव है वो नेशन फर्स्ट है, और हम लोग नेशन फर्स्ट को लेकर एक कार्यक्रम कर रहे हैं।
Now moving on in the sports news. A reception ceremony was held today at the Oinam Mayailekai Community Hall to honor boxer Oinam Numpok Nganba, who recently won a bronze medal at the Asian Under-15 and Under-17 Boys and Girls Boxing Championship 2026 in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Numpok Nganba secured the medal after a narrow 3-2 defeat against Uzbekistan's Mansur Abduk in a closely contested semi-final bout. The reception ceremony was jointly organized by the Tangjing Shapers Club Oinam and the Apunba Merapai Bilop Oinam. The function was graced by severe local dignitaries. Several local dignitaries, including Oinam Municipal Council caretaker Chairperson Nongthombam Sanahal and former Chairperson Maibam Manglemba. Addressing the gathering, Nongpokanba expressed his disappointment over the semi-final loss, but assured his supporters that he would train harder to fulfill his ultimate dream of competing in the Olympic Games. As a token of appreciation, the organizers and dignitaries honored Nongpokanba with a memento and gifts during the ceremony.
Isana Khanjaraga, go along behind a Salaga, semi-final da, Sktv'S Mina Metiba Pyramid, she the Makta, Toy Mighty, Matanga, tournament, also with a Shodan gold medal Nova, Konazaga, a Olympic Tapta, Yonava, Otagi, Munam Punava, a Shodan of Konazagini.
All Manipur Kung Fu Brotherhood Union delivered a stellar performance at the 37th National Sub-Junior and Junior Jeet Kunedeo Championship 2026, clinching a total of 22 gold medals. The championship was held at Andivadi Indoor Stadium in Tamil Nadu and was hosted by Victory Kung Fu Martial Arts Academy, Hosur. Manipuri contingent, competing under the banner of All Manipur Kung Fu Brotherhood Union, dominated the event over the two-day competition. Out of the 22 gold medals won by Manipur, boys team secured 17 goals, while girls team claimed 5 goals. And in the weather report, according to ICAR Regional Center Imphal, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 28.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 19.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 96% in the morning and 62% in the evening. Manipur received a maximum rainfall of 6.6 mm in the last 24 hours. Now, before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at headlines once again. Former Minister K.H. Loken asserts strict instructions of ECI necessary to ensure proper conduct of special intensive revision and prevent unwanted issues. Lamlai AC MLA K.H. Bomcha says failing to elect good representatives and fighting among ourselves when issues arise will never bring resolution. ZUCM President Maigun Formui warns of huge conflict if 6 abducted Nagas from Konsakul are killed, accuses state and central governments of deliberate inaction in tracing abductees. And families appeal for safe release of 13 Dafo Kuki villagers and 1 Hengmung villager abducted on May 13. Now that's all we have for today's afternoon English news. Thank you for watching SKTV. Keep watching for more news and updates. Have a good day.